98 achievements, 1 save. This is Achievement Chaser. Hey guys, it's Alex here, and we're back once again with Achievement Chaser for episode 100. I to be completely honest with you, I didn't think we were going to make it this far. We're 100 episodes in, 100 days in a row. Well, we had a bit of a break towards, I don't know when it was, December. We had a couple of weeks break, but 100 episodes. It's mental, lads. It's mental. Well, I don't really know what the game plan is for this review, but I just want to sort of take us back through what we've been up to. Obviously, Salgueiros has been the main sort of the run we've had with them. Obviously, we took over. I think I just looked it up. If I go back into our schedule, took over right here, and this Gondomar game was our first ever game. I don't even know these two players. I think I know Ofufu Iben. I think I remember him scoring. I don't remember you at all, to be completely honest. But what a first season. Finished 7th. We lost 6-1 at one point. Obviously, the good old man Braga with us. He's retired now, 39. Fair play. Beat Gondomar. We finished that first season 7th. Then obviously, the next season, we finished top of the Portuguese Championship B. We did lose in the finals with Berco. Fucking Berco. Berco are just... Where are they at the moment? They're in the... They got into the 3rd division at one point with us, and then they've just been relegated. They've just been promoted back to the... What? I don't even know. They're in there. There's Berco. They're there. So, I don't know. But this was a good season, to be completely fair. We obviously had the likes of Ibrahim Camara. We had Rafael Kelvin Boateng, obviously Thiago, Duncan. What more? What more can you say? I don't know where Duncan is anymore. He's a scout. He's a chief scout at Warrington. Very interesting. Obviously, he went off to Lusitania, La Rosa, and just didn't ever play again. Poor Duncan. He had 2 fantastic seasons with us. It's been a period of high turnover. Obviously, with Konig, Boateng, Thiago's gone as well. So unlucky. But yeah, and then obviously the season after that, this was the start of the good run. 3rd division, we were just dominating. Francisco Afonso, remember, incredible player, sold way before his time to Academia, 130k. Played 2 games in the Premier League, and then got loaned. Then went to Belenenses, and just now is at Vitória Setúbal in the 2nd league. A lot of the players that have left us haven't gone on to do better things, which is kind of good in a way. But remember, we just dominated this 3rd division again. Lovely stuff. Becolder, of course, I click on the one that's the Becolder's got a hat trick in. Zagomez, he's currently without a club. Went off to Estrela. Did pretty well for them. 27 in 44. Pretty good. But obviously we came top in this league. If I drop it back loads, I can probably see how we did. Where are we? There we go. Finishing top, 113 points. Absolutely dominating it, to be completely honest. And then obviously into the 2nd league. This was just a ridiculous rise we had. Was this the really good? Yeah, this was the when we got to the semi-finals, the Portuguese Cup. Lost to Rio Ave 3-0 in extra time. Pinto, obviously, with us at this point. Bruno Cravo's with us. Furlan. Oh, I just can't remember all these players. Morante, Bruno Caetano, who's back on loan in the league this year. It is a bit of a mental one to go through how well we did going through. He's back on loan at the moment from Derby. And then obviously our first season in the Premier League, finishing 3rd. What an incredible achievement that was. We had some incredible games, and losing in the Portuguese Cup final. Obviously we got to the and then we also lost the League Cup. It's been a lot of losses in these final positions. But yeah, first was it? Yeah, this one. First season in the league. 69 points. Incredible. Then the season after, finishing second, Champions League qualification over Benfica. Incredible stuff. And then obviously the best season we've ever had. 83 points, winning it on the final day, on head-to-head over Benfica. Last year, winning it by 3 points, even better. This year, we're not doing as well. Porto are just doing better, to be completely honest with you. Porto are just absolutely dominating, but it's always going to be a hard one. It's always going to be a hard one. We've had some incredible players grace us. We had a lot of players taken away from us as well. Obviously, likes of Escobedo this year. If we go back through the years, obviously Nedra's gone on to Beijing. Pavlov at Arsenal at the moment. He's still there. He's worth 54 million. Incredible stuff. I don't even know what Arsenal are doing. Arsenal is ridiculous. The amount of people they have and they can't do well is insane. Santiago Rodriguez, Pablo Villa, obviously, as well, going off to Chelsea. He's worth 51 million. Incredible player. It's happened a lot. Us losing our big players, especially for this wasn't that bad of a year. Thomas Hill going was our highest fee lost. Bruno Caetano, Depois. But yeah, it's been a very, very good time with Salgueiros. If I show you my history with them, 407 games played we've had with them, 938 goals. That's over 2 goals a game, nearly 1,000. 286 games won, 49 drawn, 72 losses. A win percentage of 70%. It's a bit mental. 4 cups and 4 leagues, 2 top divisions, a second division and a third division, I assume, and then 3 promotions. Internationally, not the best. We obviously had our time with Senegal, got sacked after the quarters, played 2 games with Ivory Coast, then went to Belgium, went out to Turkey in the quarters. Now we've gone on to Holland, and we're in a semi-final of the Nations League, but we'll have to see how things go. But yeah, it's been crazy. If we look at what else can we look at? We can look at some records, I guess. This is our trophy cabinets are massive now. 2 Portuguese leagues, 2 Portuguese cups, a Portuguese League Cup, Portuguese Super Cup, a second league, and a third league. That's all us there, which is very, very nice. And here's obviously the sort of rundown of how things are going. What was our highest scoring? Our highest scoring was in the third division, where we scored 106. Fair play. Lots of landmarks. Lots of records broken, obviously. Leo Ajka. Most league goals by a player is Ajka with 46. That's interesting. Most overall league goals by a player was Goebbels. Pedro Reis has most appearances. Gomez, most league goals scored by a player. Interesting. Felipe Louise with the average rating. Enrique has most of it for a match. Where is Gustavo Enrique at the moment? He's at... Oh, okay. He's at Sao Paulo. Playing first team football at Sao Paulo. Very interesting. Jemi's our youngest, while Braga is our oldest goal scorer. Yeah, it really is. Let's look at our best 11, actually. So this is our overall best 11. So Ades is there. We're going to have quite a few players we actually still know in goal. 110 appearances for him. Felipe Cruz is there, 95. What a signing he was from RB Leipzig. A very me player signing, to be completely honest. Normally, I'll be going for much younger players in the save. But we signed him when he was 24, 25 from Leipzig for 1.8 million. It was just... And it's turned out so well. He's an assist king. He gets very mad at me every year because I don't let him leave for Barca, but I'm keeping it for the best, mate. Faustino, obviously, 113 appearances. Plays for Pacos Ferreira now. Sold him to Pescara, and now he's come back to the Portuguese league. Venderino, still at LA Galaxy. Did all right last year, 10 million. One of our better centre-backs. Gustavo Teller still with us, 195 appearances. Probably, the most appearanced player out of all of that is Gustavo Tellers. What a signing he was. Can't believe it. He's only 23. Bought him from Chavez for 1.5 million. He has lost his place to Oracle. Van Haan had a bad injury this year, but I feel like he's still a good backup. Obviously, Guzman. The fact that we've kept him is incredible. Incredible player. 5.25 million. Like, it's a joke, really, that we've got him for this lower fee. Miguel Louise. Oh, Miguel Louise, what a player you were. Loaned you for literally 5 years straight. 4 years, he was a first-team starter. Any save you get, the fact he comes down to the third division and worked and still got better as we got up into the Premier League, which is insane to me. What a signing he was from Vitória Guimarães. Just a loan. He's still at there, and he doesn't even play for him. Like, he played Premier League for me, and now he's just apparently not as good. But what a player. Nicolau as well. Great little signing. Not getting the game time anymore, but not bad for 3.8 million from Rio Ave. Kylian Nedra as well. For some reason, he's an attacking midfielder role, but lovely little player. We got to remember he was one of our first big signings on a free from Marseille. Great profit. 35.5 million to China. He's doing all right in Beijing, I guess. Bruno Cravo as well, one of our favourite players. Also at Beijing, they're just chilling out over there. Only 2.6 million, but got him on a free from Olahanense. And he absolutely destroyed for us. 16 goals, 12 goals, 10 goals in the Premier League. Like, he actually was incredible in the Premier League. The fact that he only went for 2.6 million is a bit of a joke. And then obviously Iker up top. Then our bench, Chastre, Rodriguez, still at Guangzhou. Not too bad last year. A lot of China come in for this. Costina, obviously, perpetually loaned as well for 4 years. It's so odd that we get all these players that are part of our best 11 and we never actually owned them. Ivan Morante. He's made a few moves after he left us. Got him on a free, sold him to Watford. Now he's gone on to Tenerife in Spain, doing much better there in the first division. Lovely to see. Ronaldo Camara. What more can you say? One of the most highest appearance players for us, and we never owned him. Loaned him from Benfica. He genuinely won us the Premier League over Benfica from his goals alone. What a player. William Gooble's still at the club, probably looking to sell him, but when we signed him, what a catcher. Free from Monaco as well. Fantastic first couple of seasons in the Premier League, and has fallen off since, but great little player. And then Pinto, obviously, didn't score as many as I thought he did, but he was just a loan again from Porto, and he scored against them. So another player we just had loaned for ages. Incredible scenes. We've done so well with this team. It really is crazy. Like where we've taken them to 2 Premier Leagues. We're going to keep going with them, and obviously keep going with the international. But one of the big things actually of this save, obviously, is the achievements. 100 episodes in, how many achievements we got? We've got 49, so we're pretty much halfway there. Problem is, we've got a lot of long-term ones now and a lot of online ones. A lot of them are quite big, so I'll show you. Basically, we're 9 out of 10 seasons in for one of them. Part of the furniture, we need to say 10 seasons at the club. We've had 9 seasons at Salgueiros, so we still have a bit to go for that. Only 1 year, maybe the end of this year, maybe the start of next year, we'll see. Bigger one is 20 years and 30 years. 20 years have to be at the same club, so we've got another 10 years at Salgueiros. There's no point changing now, unless we move to some other club and went 20 years with them, because we do have to play 30 seasons as well. That's the longest one. We have to get 30 seasons in. And I feel like if we're going to try and get this done this year, we need to start cutting updates, basically. We need to play longer without any updates in between. And just do like half-season updates, quarter-season updates. At the moment, it makes sense to do these more often updates because we're still competing for stuff. We're still competing for the Champions League. We still need to win that. We're still fighting for the Premier League. But hopefully, once we get to that point where we're dominating the league and we're just cantering away with it each year, and we just have to play a Champions League, and we're cantering away with that. That's when you can start doing that. But I need to get to that point first. We need our players to grow up a bit. We probably have another 5 to 10 years before that could probably happen. So that's going to be a big one. We have some weird ones that we haven't got in 100 seasons, which is very interesting to me. Goal machine. Your player has scored the top, been the top league goal scorer. We dominated the third, the second, the fourth, the third, and the second division. We never had a top goal scorer. It was always someone else. That's very interesting. We haven't got any of the conceded one. You have to not concede in 10, 20, and 30 games, which is the 30 games is going to be ridiculously hard. This one, these are going to be really, really difficult games. Might have to play very, very defensive football. We'll have to see. Or maybe just, I don't even know, try and somehow play really shit teams. I don't know how we're going to work it. Maybe we need to move to some, really poor league and just, influx the players there. I don't know. But that's quite a hard one to do. What else? We have to win in quite a few. We have to win 20 cup competitions. We've only won 4. Obviously, that will come as we win more and more. We need to win a match after being 2-0 down at halftime. We've never done that, ever. So that's going to be very interesting. We then also have... What else do we have? We have to be on the Hall of Fame. We have to make it onto the Hall of Fame. We haven't done that yet. I think we're close. We also have to buy and sell a player for 50 million or more. We've got close. We could have done it with Iker, but I didn't want to lose him. We have to win 20 Manager of the Year awards. We've won 5 so far, so we're on the chance there. We have to be offered a chance to manage our childhood team, Chelsea, obviously. So we need to get an offer from Chelsea. So if the job comes available, it might be worth at some point after the 20 years with Salgueiros applying for it, just so they offer it to us. And then we've got quite a few sort of World Cup. We've got to win the World Cup, obviously. That's a massive one. That's what we're going to try and do with Holland. We've got to have our player be best in Europe, World Player of the Year, top goal scorer at the World Cup, best player in a World Cup tournament. Our earnings, obviously, our career earnings over 100 million. We need to be up in that quite a lot. What else do we need to do? We need to, apparently, some weird ones. Scouts Honor. We need to get exclusive worldwide scouting knowledge. So, very odd there. And then also set piece specialist. We have to save individual free kick routines for all 16 possible combinations. I think this is going to be one of those where we come in at the end and we just add it in. Use pre-saved match plan during a match. I don't even know about that. We got to win the Club World Cup. And then obviously we've got all the online ones. So I think I'm going to start moving into Reddit and just being like, does anyone want to play me for a YouTube game? Like for YouTube, for online fantasy draft? Because we got quite a few of them to do. I don't know whether I want to limit the achievement chaser just to the single player, because obviously we won't get all the achievements in FM that way. But we'll have to see how things go. But yeah, it's been a crazy 100 episodes. It's gone so much better than I ever thought. We've got some incredible performances, incredible moments in this save so far, and hopefully they just can keep continuing. Obviously, we've still got the rest of this season to go. We're focusing on the league, and we're focusing on the cup now. Obviously, we're out of Europe, and we just have to look at the future now and see how things go. We're going to be on our 10th season next year, which is going to be a big one. We'll have to look at new signings. We've got to make that next step up to that sort of upper echelon of teams. But we'll have to see. And I guess you guys will be there the whole time. But yeah, so I think that's it, really. We've done a good old review of everything. We went through the club. We went through some of the transfers, the squads, and now the achievements. But yeah, well, I will be back for episode 101 when we play Benfica. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys next time.